Now let's move ahead towards the next award. And in order to give this award, I would like to invite on stage Ms. Gargi Roy. Can we please have her on stage? And the next category is Best Education Innovation 2019-2020. And the award goes to Otterman. Can we please give a huge round of applause for Otterman? Thank you so much.
Hello. Hello, everybody. First of all, I want to thank you and say that it's a privilege to be here at the Global Leaders Summit this year. And it's great to see that we're already getting recognized for the work and the impact that we're trying to make on the youth of India with our educational program. Before I give the microphone to Mr. David Diche, who will explain more about the company, I want to show my gratitude to the organization and I hope to see you again next year here. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Standing here today is incredibly exciting for me, and I'll tell you why it's exciting. But before that, I'll tell you a little bit about myself, because that feeds into this. So 3 decades ago, I was born, and within 3 weeks, my father left us. And from then, I grew up, and I wanted to go to boarding school, and I soon went to the hills of Darjeeling. So we all know the hills of Darjeeling, and I studied there. There, I developed a passion to work for society, and that's why I'm a social entrepreneur today, and I wanted to go abroad. Surely and luckily, I was able to go to the UK just before my university started. Now, while in the UK, I got heavily involved with social work, but that's when I learned one of the biggest lessons of my life. Because I went to a very big building and had to stay there. Now, this building wasn't a hotel. This building was King's Cross Station, the biggest station in the UK. And the reason for this was, although I was doing very good work while studying, I lost balance. And I became homeless. So even being in the UK, I was homeless for 3 days. And it's not as easy as being homeless here, mind you. Because if you're homeless there, they even want to kick you out of the country. So somehow I survived that, got back into studies, finished my law, became a lawyer, worked with members of the House of Lords, then with the Prime Minister of the UK, and today 30,000 people enjoy some of the schemes that I have done there every month. Apart from this, last year I was given an award in the House of Lords. I was the youngest recipient of that award, and the year before that, it was given to Mr. Amartya Sen.
My God.
Now we have focused to leave that country and come and help the students and young people of India. And I'll tell you why I said this story. It's not a story of inspiration for you. You're all inspired people. But why I said this is the reason why I'm excited here today. Now we are in Bengal, and we Bengalis like to look at our past. We're very nostalgic people. আর আমি যদি বাংলাতে এটা বলি, পুরো বিশ্বে শুধু 2019-এ মিস্টার ব্যানার্জি আমাদেরকে প্রাউড করেননি পুরো বিশ্বে। আপনি 1800 সাল থেকেও দেখতে পারবেন প্রত্যেক বছরের নিউজ পেপারে বাঙালিরা আসে। আর শুধু আমরা বিখ্যাত নয়, অনেক অনেক বাঙালিরা বিশ্বে সর্বশ্রেষ্ঠও ছিলেন, রাইট? And it is launch pads like this, it is events like this that will help the next generation like myself to go forward. So a lot of the older generation here would have found relevance in a line that was made famous by Shri Rajiv Gandhi, the late Shri Rajiv Gandhi. He said, what Bengal thinks today, India thinks tomorrow. And I hope not only will we young people, through opportunities like this, be able to bring back relevance to that line, but create a new line. And it goes something like this. What Bengal thinks today, the world will think tomorrow. I know the program ran a bit long, so I'm going to spend 1 more minute on talking about what we do, so that you have a brief idea about it and you can talk to me after the event. So 2 years ago, we came to this country to encourage female-only students to learn and get into STEM, which is science, especially from the underprivileged groups. But while doing this, we found there was a bigger problem. Since then, if it was November, I would have told you we have traveled 3,000 kilometers across the country. But today, proudly, I can say I've come from Patna this morning straight to this event, and we have covered 19,000 kilometers in this country. And we are working to ensure that the students of India who are the best in academics in the world can also get into the service sector jobs, because 93% students will get very high marks, but they don't know what a CV is. They don't know what an interview is. They don't know how to present like I am doing today and all the presenters are doing today. So with this empowerment, our vision is to upskill an entire generation through soft skills and transferable skills training. Thank you so much. Thank you, GSP.
Thanks a lot. That was really extremely inspiring.